Hey,
Okay.
Gold Team, welcome in to a tip of the month with Angie Williams from Integrity Title. Um,
Hi, everyone.
so Angie and I were just talking right before we got started that as the market has changed, we need more data, we need more information, we need to get to people in different ways. So, Angie, welcome in.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you guys. Yeah, as I was talking to Brent, I would love to have you guys reach out and we could do a Zoom, or I can meet you for coffee or something, and we can talk about some creative ways to get potential listings, because Integrity does have these data sources where we can, if you have a neighborhood you want to go after, if you just sold a home there and you want to go out a few streets, and a lot of times now I can get email addresses and sometimes phone numbers if they're not on the do not call list. So that I think is a lot more helpful than just an address. So I
That's
can get,
huge.
yeah, I can get that kind of thing. I can get the for sale by owner lists and then some pre-foreclosure lists. So, I know that that's not an awesome situation for people to be in, but if it provides an opportunity for you guys, I'm more than happy to share that information.
Are you seeing more of that, Angie? The pre-foreclosure stuff?
It's funny because we did not for a while because there was a moratorium, and when that got lifted, we thought there was going to be this flood of listings coming down, and there was a little bit of a pop, but now I don't know why, but now there are a lot of pre-foreclosures that we're seeing starting to come down the pipeline. So I think it's just a matter of all of that machine has gotten going again, and now we're starting to see that happen a little bit more often, where there are more foreclosures that it's taken about a year for it to actually,
Yeah.
hit our databases and stuff.
Well, and I think with everything changing, inflation and all those different things. I think the other thing that could come around that would also accelerate is that if interest rates continue to rise and inflation continues to be the beast that it is, it's going to affect unemployment. So that all kind of rolls into the same thing, which you don't know what and how that's all going to affect everything, but it
Right.
definitely unemployment hasn't been affected, but in the month of September, it started to turn. So I don't know how we're going to
Mhm.
be for the next few months, but it's an interesting market, isn't it?
It really is. I follow a ton of resources and articles, and I'll go to listen to people on panels talk, and nobody really has that magic, you know, they can't really pinpoint exactly what's going to happen, but
The
they're all
crystal ball.
saying that the rest of the year and the next half of next year could be a little interesting. And, that's why we got to lean on our partners and get creative, and how do we work together and leverage what I know, leverage what you know, so that we can stay ahead of things and, keep the momentum going. And instead of hitting the brakes, you're hitting the gas when other people are maybe not necessarily poised as well for the year to come.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the things Jose was talking about in the meeting we had last week with the agents, was that right now is the time to get a lot closer to your people you work with, your mortgage people, your title people, and
Yeah.
really work with them on data that they have
Hmm.
and information that you can use so that you don't lose what you have. And
Right.
there's still business that's going to be had out there. It's just going to be the people who are armed and tooled with the right information to get the people to the goal line.
Yeah. And, just in general, I would be thrilled to meet up with any agents and explain more about Integrity Title and, what we're all about, and talk more in depth. I've met with a few people, but I'm here for you, and I would be more than happy to sit down and just have a conversation and figure out how I can help you. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
November, December, if things naturally slow down, we have one of our on-site legal counsel person, Julie George.
Uh-huh.
She would love to come to an office, and she could also have a Zoom component and talk to you guys about how to avoid a problem closing. And
Ah,
it's about an hour, and she goes over everything, vesting, joint tenants, surveys, trusts, power of attorney. She just kind of hits all these high points, and it's really eye-opening, even for the most seasoned agent. There's always something that they walk away with and go, oh, I didn't know why that was important. So if you're up for that, I would love to bring her in, and we can bring in donuts and bagels or lunch or something. So just let me know.
let's plan on doing that, because one of the
Okay.
things that we've got between Jose and myself, we've got business classes, and we could use one of those slots for that. We could even do it
Okay.
next Wednesday, but we can figure that out, Angie, and see if something can
Okay.
work out.
Yeah, I'll circle back with you and get some dates, and I'll ask Julie what she's got going on. But it's a fascinating little, 45-minute talk that she gives, and the woman knows her stuff. So any questions the agents have right on the spot, she's like, bring them
I
on,
like
let me
that.
know. So
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Good stuff. Well, we'll definitely get that going, because I think
Okay,
that would be really valuable information to use right now,
okay.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that sounds great.
Everybody
We'd love
wants
to
to
do that.
avoid the potholes, right?
Yeah,
Want
especially
that
when it's
smooth transition, that smooth closing.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Angie. Anything else?
I think that's it. Just reach out to me. I'm here
Yeah.
for you.
What's
And
the best way to get to you?
so my email address, awilliams@Integrity Title Solutions, or my cell phone number, 314-276-8225.
Great, and we'll put that in the Facebook post too.
Okay. All right. I hope to
All
hear
right,
from you
Angie.
guys.
All right, we'll see you later.
Take care.